Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. It's Sunday, so y'all already know what it is, mimosas and makeup. I have made myself a little makeshift margarita with no salt, which is sad because I am a salt. Let me tell y'all, when Dr. Ash and I went to Vegas, we went to this restaurant and we got margaritas. And they had it was a salt foam. It was very odd, but once the foam melted down, I love salt. I'm more salty than sweet, but I've made my own margarita here. It's not the best. I really wanted mimosa stuff, but maybe I'll get that after. Anyway, we are doing makeup today because I feel like it's been such a long time. We're gonna be playing with the new Sydney Grace April bundle, a bit late, as well as two of their new multichromes. I really wanted to get them all, but I had never tried multichromes from Sydney Grace, so I just wanted to get two. So if that sounds good to you, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. You know I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. Okay, so yesterday I was talking to y'all about the feather brow. Come on, y'all, look at my brows. I need somebody to say something because I've been working on these, and this is my new thing. My new thing. I have the feathery brows with no brows because whatever I did in high school, they're not growing back. I mean, at 42, I don't know what kind of brow serum is gonna help us, but this is good. This is good. It will be linked in the description box if you like. It's the Patrick Top Major Brow Lamination Gel with the Maybelline Express Brow Micro Pencil, which I thought was called Tattoo Brow, which is why I know I ordered the wrong thing the last time, and that's why I had an issue. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. How are you? I really hope you're having a fantastic Sunday or whatever day you're watching this. I hope you're having a great day. I really, really do. You know, it's so sad. Like Sundays sometimes it's like, I mean, it's Saturday for me right now, but like, it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to not have that feeling of doom, you know, for Monday. Actually, this week is going to be a really great week for me because, first of all, we have Friday off. There's a holiday that I'm unaware of, but I will find out. We are off. Thursday, the 20th, we have a field trip. And Wednesday, I'm doing something called F&P with my kids. That's where I have a substitute for the day while I take kids to a room or an area of the schools, usually not a room because there's not much space there, and do their reading testing for the spring to see how much they've grown from the fall to the spring. I'm hoping there's some growth there. This is my first year teaching 4th grade here at this school, and I would be remiss if there was no growth. It would be a very sad shame. Anyway, we're not here for that, and I'll let you know how that goes. We are here to play with the Sydney Grace April bundle, which they released at the end of March. They also released some multi-chrome shades. I can't remember how many, but I only got 2. But I saw multi-chromes. I wanted them all. But I was like, let me just, you know, get my feet wet. Sephora sale is here. There's a lot going on. Klarna, that's my new pal. So, you know, I'm not trying to do too much of that. I'm not trying to be too buddy-buddy with Klarna, but this time I am. And that's just real. So let's take a look at the bundle. And then we're gonna get into the swatches and all the looks. So, or just one look really. And then what I think I'm gonna do is just show you the multi-chromes, one on each eye, which means unfortunately, I'm gonna be taking this eye look off, and that's okay. All right, so in this little palette I have here, I've got my February bundle here, and I need to figure out how I want to store all of my Sydney Grace bundles because now I have all of them since November of 2022, and I just want to store them in a certain way, and they have the little cute stickers that go with them. So I'd like to find something cute, but just these 4 and the highlighter are from February. So here is the bundle. Again, we are going to go over the swatches. This one also came with a cream shadow. And this is the cream shadow in the shade Indecisive. And I'm going to show you the sticker and then we'll get into all the swatches. So these stickers really make me happy. I'm having quite the collection now. So you got this little cute cupcake here. Oh my gosh, y'all. And today, not when you're watching this video, well, maybe, my nephew River is turning 4 today. And if y'all know River used to live here and be in the videos, all up in the videos. And he's gonna be 4, y'all. Oh my God, I can't. Hey, August, what's up?
Good.
Good.
Can we go to the baseball thing?
So they canceled it. It's gone. It's not happening because it was raining, and it's going to rain on and off.
Well, we were outside when it was raining.
I get that, but the games, there's nothing happening. There's no snow cones or anything fun.
Hold on, to go to the bathroom.
Okay, we'll go to the bathroom. Oh, Bride To Be. That's the name of the first shade. Oh my gosh. So this is Bride To Be. This is so pretty. Oh yes. Okay. Let me get to the swatches. Oh, look how pretty. And even though I'm not sure if this is going to be considered a dual chrome shade, you do have a nice metallic kind of dual chrome vibe. Do y'all hear that? That's August using the bathroom. I can't. I don't know. You might just call this a metallic, but I do feel like it almost has a bit of a duochrome property, or maybe it's just the metallic nature of the shade. This is gorgeous. August is really scaring me. Oh my God. Also on the back of Bride To Be, it says pressed pigment. Now this one is the shade RomCom, and it's a matte, and this is probably gonna be like one of my perfect transition shades, as I always say. Sydney Grace always has like the best transition shades. Like they really, really do. This is very warm. It is, I guess you would say it's in the brown family. Maybe like a terracotta. Is terracotta in the brown family? I don't know. But look at, oh my gosh. That is beautiful. Now I will wear this shade RomCom as like a one and done. So pretty. That is a nice shade. And the last pressed pigment that we have is the shade Stringtown. And I would have had this video up sooner, but I was out of town when this arrived. So that's why I didn't have it up earlier in the month. This is kind of almost like a minty green. Are you okay, August? Okay, because that's making me scared. I don't, because I'm doing this. Oh, I see him. Okay. You want to say hi?
Hello.
Say hi. They can't see you.
Hello.
Oh, no, not that. Now, lastly, we have this cream shade in the shade Indecisive. And this one really fits along with these kind of blue, greeny shades. And I'm going to, let's swatch it here.
Mom.
Yes, hi.
I done my soup.
You're done your what?
Soup.
Your soup. Oh, your sleep. So it's still not time to be on technology. You want to go outside with the boys? It's too what?
One.
It's too long? Well, you know what, Marky? It's not very brain healthy.
What time? What minutes do we have?
How many minutes do you have? How about 5 o'clock? You don't like that, do you? But Marky's gotta get himself together with the technology. All right, so this is the shade Indecisive right here across my knuckles. So this reminds me kind of a sea vibe, right? When I first looked at Indecisive, I was thinking, like, do we need this? But all of these kind of sea shades, they're different, each one. I was thinking these two were gonna be close, but they're really different. I don't know if this is what I'd be thinking for April, but I like that it's not like so cliche, like, oh, April showers, because I was thinking blues, but I wasn't thinking these blues. So I don't know, I'm kind of happy. It's like this kind of sea, oh, I have the shade Seafoam from Sydney Grace, but that would be a matte that would go with these three, but I like the contrast. And I think it's pretty. Okay, I don't know why I feel like there was something else that came with this bundle. Let me, no, I don't think there is. I think this is what came with the bundle. Okay, I'm not gonna check. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to get into the eye look. So before we start, let me tell you what's on my face, because I Forget to do that, forget to link it, but this was worth mentioning for me. So lately I have been wearing the Westman Atelier. I'm wearing my Dior Glow Veil Primer. But lately I have been wearing the Westman Atelier Vital Skin Foundation Stick in the shade 8. And then my Dior concealer, my Rare Beauty powder. I do have on the Pat McGrath Desert Glow bronzer, which will probably be the next video. I haven't really done I think what I want to do is a full face of Pat McGrath, since we can do that now. But I do have that, and I think it's fine. Let's talk about the blush though. This is a really oldie but goodie. Might have been my very first NARS purchase, but I did a combination of Orgasm and Orgasm X, and I am loving how the two look together. I did mostly Orgasm X though, because you can see just how bright it is on my cheek. So pretty. Yes, I love that. And then for the lips, I pulled out my Makeup by Mario, what is this called? Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum in the shade Mocha Glow. I've been into these glossy lips lately, and I did buy these. I bought 2 shades last year, so I'm gonna continue to use them. They're not my favorite ones. I think my favorite ones are the Candy Glaze from YSL and the Charlotte Tilbury Hyaluronic Lipstick Lip Balm. But these are nice too. These are nice. All right, let me prime my eyes, and then we're gonna get into the look, and then I'll take it off and we'll do the swatches of the multichromes, and then I'll swatch. I only got 2, so I'll do one on each eye. I knew I felt like something was missing. Something told me check the website, and I realized I forgot another matte shade, which this is really the perfect transition. This is the shade Satin Band. So sorry, you guys. Satin Band. It's a beautiful, I don't know if it's peanut buttery, but it kind of reminds me of it a little bit. Transition. And it's going to be a little lighter than our other brown, but in the same family. So now there is our full bundle. I'm glad I checked, because I was like, something's missing. And I think this is going to be so cute. Try to come up with 2 different looks. Let's see if we can. See what it looks like on the eyes. Let's get into these looks. Also, I made a mistake with my Makeup by Mario gloss, because I have 2. I said I was using Mocha Glow, but I'm actually using Bronze Glow. So let me see if I can show you the difference between the 2. Bronze Glow is the color I have on. Mocha Glow is a little deeper. So I'm wearing this one, Bronze Glow. I like them. They're cooling, but they don't tingle, if that makes sense. Like, there's not a tingly feeling, because I don't think I would enjoy. Okay, for the first look, I'm going to go into Satin Band, and I'm going to be using a Sigma E35 brush. Sydney Grace really does have standout mattes. If you have not tried the brand, I'm just letting you know that's like one of the things that I love the most. You're not gonna find the most vibrant mattes, but they're so good. Like, you can never go wrong. They are tried and true. And that's our transition right here. And that's our transition. Then we're gonna go into RomCom using the same brush. It's a little bit deeper. I'm just gonna place this on the outer corner and in the crease. It's gonna be a really easy, simple look. And that's one of the things I also love about Sydney Grace. I just feel like their looks are just easy. They're easy, and I love how the shades, I just feel like they blend into my skin. And that's what I love. It doesn't look powdery or cakey or anything like that. It's just always such a smooth kind of finish. And I think their formula is beautiful. Whatever they're doing, I don't want them to change. So I think that's perfect. Like, and I think that Sydney Grace is great for beginners that are, you know, getting into eyeshadow. You don't have to have certain brushes or anything like that. You know, some people say they, you know, like the natural hair and things like that. You don't have to have a particular brush to you know, make a nice look with Sydney Grace. However, I do have their brushes, the Sydney Grace brushes, and they're very, very nice. We're gonna go into the shade Rye To Be, which is our deeper blue. I'm just gonna take it on a finger and start in the outer part of the middle of the lid, if that makes sense. And like brown shades and kind of bluer shades, I just think they always look so nice together. And I'm just using the same Sigma brush to kind of blend it all together, and going back into RomCom, I think that's RomCom, yeah, on the outer corner, just to kind of help it all go together. So just tap off your brush, but I like the contrast of these two shades a lot. Then I'm gonna go into the other shimmer we have, which is called String Down, with my finger to kind of finish off the front part of my eyelid. And it's gonna be kind of a nice little fade in from the lighter shade to the deeper shade. And I could have just taken our deeper shade Rye To Be and taken that all over the lid and then put String Down in the inner corner. Thought about doing that for a little point, but I love this as well. I think this is really pretty. And now I'm taking this MAC Cosmetics 283 SE brush back into our satin band. Just for the under eye, I'm just gonna sweep it all the way across. I don't want a really deep under eye, so I think that looks nice. I can go into RomCom just for the outer corner if you wanna have that part be a little bit deeper to kind of match with the outer corner, and I think that was a good move. I'm gonna take a pencil brush from BH Cosmetics. I'm honestly just gonna go into the highlighter Prism from the February bundle, and it's very just simple and easy for the inner corner, and you can just do this with a highlight that you have or a lighter shade that you have from somewhere else. You see, I didn't have to go very far to get it because I had these two bundles stored together. And I'm just tapping this on the inner corner just to give a little highlight there, since I already used the lighter mint green in the look. And there's our first eyeshadow look, so let me know what you think. All right, we're gonna do a second look. Now, the one thing I'm concerned about is, like, I'm not really sure how much variety you're gonna get, you know, with this look. I'm definitely gonna use the cream one, but it's gonna be in the same color scheme. And when I say I'm concerned, concerned is not the right word. I think that it just depends on what you look for. I really like with these bundles that you can have slight variations, and it's not gonna take a lot of guesswork. A lot of times when I'm going to work and I'm getting ready in the morning, lately I haven't even been putting on eyeshadow, but when I do, I just want something that's quick and easy, and no matter what I put together, it's gonna look good. However, I can understand how, if you're getting a bundle, you may want more variation, but I feel like because these bundles may only have like,
Mom,
yeah.
I'm hungry.
Okay, I'm gonna get you a burger. Marty's hungry, Tyrone's getting it. I was just gonna say, with these bundles, they're very, very curated. So I just like that there's not this wide variety. I like that personally, because these are the types of things that I'm going for now when I'm getting ready for work. So let's get into look number 2. Now what I wanna do is start with the cream shadow and maybe use one of these other shades to blend out. And we're just gonna see what it looks like. But I'm going to be using Indecisive, which is our cream, and then I'm going to use the same Sigma brush to kind of blend this out. And we're just going to see what it looks like on the eye. Oh, I think I put too much on my finger. Yeah, definitely put too much on my finger. So let's just take this and blend it out. So it is very similar to the shades on this eye. Totally different formula. I can see the difference here, but in the camera you just might not be able to.
Here's my phone.
No, I can't right this second. I feel like August has lost his phone so many times today. It's just ridiculous. And this one has some sparkle, like some golden flecks that might be hard to see in the camera that make the shade stand out. Or not stand out, but it makes the shade different from these. Because these are just, but these are metallics. These creams tend to have like a more sparkle feature, but it's not anything that's gonna be too sparkly. I'm going to build it up just because I have more on my finger. Just gonna tap it out. I mean, honestly, you can do this as a one and done. I don't even know if I'm gonna put anything with it, but I think from afar, you're not gonna see too much of a difference on the eye. I'm just building this up. So I'm not sure if you can tell the difference. I think they're really similar. But I think I'm gonna keep this as a one and done. Like, everything doesn't have to have a whole bunch of like eyeshadow shades, you know what I mean? Let's see if we can do this for the under eye as well if I change up the brush. I'm just taking another pencil brush. It's by Eyeshadow, just like the one I had for BH. And I'm just gonna sweep it underneath here. Let's see how it looks underneath. I don't even want to put anything else on with this. I was going to use like maybe the lighter brown shade to blend this out, but I think this has blended out so nicely, like as a one and done shade. I don't want to do that. So that's how we're going to leave this one. And I think what I'm going to do is just take the mint green shade. Let's see. Oh yeah. So let's take this one, String Town. That's the one I used in the inner kind of half of the lid. I'm just taking String Town and putting it in the inner corner. You can see that it's a bit brighter than the cream shade. Kind of got this little sea vibe going on. So here are our two looks with the April bundle. I did use all the shades except for the cream on this eye. And then for this eye, I just used the cream as a one and done, which I'm glad to know how beautiful it looks, because that really helps me with my morning routine, that I could use something like this and really have something that looks different and special. I like it. I am going to finish off this look and I'll be back to tell you my thoughts on both of them. All right, I am back and I just used the Victoria Beckham liner. It's the blue one. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's a blue, I think it's a satin eyeliner. And I just did that on the bottom lashes and then a very, very thin line on the top. And then for mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Surreal Falsies mascara. And I like how both of these turned out. Let me know what you think about them. I do think that maybe one of these kind of greeny blue shades could have been a different shade, but I really have no complaints because I really do like to mix and match my Sydney Grace shadows, and they're not dupes of each other. So I don't know, I really don't have any complaints. I just love Sydney Grace so much, and they have not let me down. I love the matte formula. I love the shimmer formula. I just think they are such a great, great brand. So that's what I came up with for the looks. Let me know if you purchased this bundle and the types of looks that you did. Obviously, there's other things I could have done. I was also thinking about maybe taking the brown, one of the browns or both of them, and doing like a halo eye that, you know, mostly brown, but then having a little blue in the center of the lid. I think that would have been pretty. You could have just used the browns and just done a matte look. I mean, there's a few things that you could do, and honestly, that's why I like that the shades were kind of similar, but you have a slight variety, because as I said, during the work week, that's really all I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do now, let's swatch the two multi-chromes that I purchased, and then I'll take this off and then I'll put them on the eyes so we can see what the shifts really look like not on the arm, because you know, we got more arm space than eye space, so we're gonna see them both ways. So the first shade that I purchased is the shade Swoon, and I think you can see that this is a beautiful duochrome. You have kind of a goldish type shade and then a pink. Here's what Swoon looks like on the finger. This was the first one that caught my eye. And look how beautiful that is. Really pretty. It's a very fiery type shade, and I am seeing that there are several shades here, so this definitely is a true multi-chrome. You kind of have a green, you kind of have a lilac, a bit of a blue, and like a greeny gold, pink, almost like a fuchsia here, a pinky purple. So that's Swoon. The second shade I purchased is Birthday Girl. So let's see what this one looks like. And here's what Birthday Girl looks like. Now with this one, This one, well, hold on. I'm trying to catch these little flips on camera, but this one is a true multi-chrome as well. I don't think the multi-chrome shift is as obvious as it is with Swoon, but this one, there's like kind of a sea green or a minty green, kind of like a really dull green that comes up. There's a pink.
I ate my hamburger.
You did? Did you have enough to eat?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I get my phone now?
Sure. And then you have the purple. All right.
Have my phone now?
You can have your phone. I am going to wipe yes. All right, I'm going to wipe these looks off. I'm so sad. I really don't have anywhere to go. So I'm going to wipe these looks off. And then we're going to go ahead and put Swoon and Birthday Girl on the eyes. All right, you guys, I'm back, and now we are going to try on the 2 multi-chrome shades. So if you see any remnants of the previous eye looks, that's because I didn't wipe it off underneath the eye. I just did on top. We're gonna start with Swoon, and I'm just on my eyes is the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. And I'm gonna just turn this exposure down just a little bit. And then maybe I'll turn off the lights, the side lights, so you can just see what this looks like all over the eye, because it's really pretty, but you know, angles. Angles are everything with these shifty shades. Again, this is Swoon. So you can kind of see all of the shift. And I love just using one of these types of shades on the eye, because that way you can see everything it has to offer instead of trying to use like a whole bunch of different shades. And again, I'll turn the lights off in a second. We're gonna do Birthday Girl on the other eye. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh, is this Wisteria? Y'all know I'm into Wisteria right now, right? Oh, let's turn the lights off. Hold on. Turn the lights off. All right, that's one. Oh, this is pretty. I really like both of these. Let's see. Okay, so the ring light's off, so this is a bit dark, but you can just see just how bright and beautiful these 2 multi-chromes really are. Oh, look how beautiful. Oh, these are gorgeous. And just so easy. I mean, you could just take this with a bronzer or not, just like this. And I don't know, I think they're special. I like them. When it comes to these multi-chromes, am I gonna say they're like super like unique shades where you can't find these types of shades in another brand? Of course you can. I mean, everyone's coming out with multi-chromes now, but I'm so happy to see Sydney Grace competing with the girls, because Sydney Grace has like my favorite eyeshadow formula, and they are 100% capable of creating whatever they want to create. So I am happy that they are stepping into multi-chromes, and I didn't have their original multi-chromes. There were like 3 of them, but I didn't have those. So I'm glad to see them expand, you know, on their multi-chrome line and just show like that they can do multi-chromes too. They're beautiful. I think what I'm going to do, since I've kind of planned out my upcoming purchases, is maybe try to get some more of these during their Christmas in July sale, which they are well known for. I like both of these, like absolutely no regrets. And I don't know if I have a favorite out of the 2. They're just both really pretty, really shimmery, really special. They are shifty. I like them. I like them. I'm so happy to see this from Sydney Grace. So yes. So that, you guys, is going to be the end of this video, sadly. Let me know what you think about the April bundle. Let me know what you think about the Sydney Grace multi-chromes. If you purchased them, if you decided to pass on it, let me know. I am totally satisfied. I always look forward to what they're going to come out with next, so I cannot wait to see what Sydney Grace is going to do for May. I am waiting. We got a little special treat because the April bundle was released a bit early, you know, at the end of March. So I was so happy to see that, and I'm happy with that bundle. So yes, y'all, I am into this. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another Mimosas and Makeup. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Definitely stay safe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.